If you have not seen the Jeremy Renner, Diane Sawyer interview, I would highly suggest watching it if you are any kind of Avengers fan or any kind of Jeremy Renner fan or Hawkeye fan, or even if you just want to hear an inspiring story, because his story is one of incredible odds and legend. I'm telling you right now, if there was a real superhero as far as Hawkeye goes, it would be Jeremy Renner. The man was run over by a 14,000-pound snowplow and did it to save his nephew from being crushed, and survived that incident. And now, just 3 months later, he's taking his family to Six Flags. And yes, he is riding around on a scooter. But in the Diane Sawyer interview, you see that he's using a walker to walk. And he's also walking with a cane. After breaking 30 bones, having his liver punctured, having his lung collapsed, broke all the ribs on one side, 2 or 3 ribs on the other side, broke his face, his jaw, his eye was hanging out, his legs broken, his ankles broken, his toes. Just an incredible story of recovery. And honestly, to look at him in the video, in the interview, you wouldn't really be able to tell that he went through all of that trauma, because you don't really see any scars. He doesn't really look any different than he did before the accident. And there he is. I mean, he's up off the scooter. He's got his cane. He was walking with his cane in the interview. It's just incredible what he was able to do. Let's just take a look at a little piece of this, because it's shocking, but it's also inspiring. And this part of the video describes the accident.
It happened so fast, a blur. What he does remember is losing his footing, falling off the side of the machine. He's all right, but afraid for Alex.
Still rolling forward. Alex is here. The truck is right behind him. He's going to get sandwiched by this and the truck. So I try to jump back in the dang thing to,
Right.
Yeah, disengage it.
It's a virtually impossible, dangerous leap back onto the rolling tracks.
Because it's going right at my nephew.
This is when the fast-moving tracks hurling forward in front of the machine as he shouts a vow.
And that's what I screamed, by the way, when I went under the thing. Not today. Is what I screamed. Sorry for the language.
Your foot went down in one of these.
I don't know. That I couldn't tell you for sure.
Don't know if your head hit this.
Don't know. It felt like someone took the wind out of you. Too many things are going on in the body to feel pain. It's everything. It's like if your soul could have pain.
He felt it crush his toes, then ankles, then legs, his chest up to his eye that's bulging out.
It was cracked, I believe, and I could see my eye with my other eye, you know. And I just remember seeing stars and like a little like tar line, whatever weird thing in this eye.
And an actor in his 40s and early 50s still used to.
So yeah, all that, and he's now 3 months later taking his family to Six Flags. I mean, just incredible, just incredible. And he goes through therapy something like 6 hours a day, and he pushes himself, and he just wants to recover. He doesn't want to be dependent on any kind of painkillers. He just wants to be able to live a normal life for his daughter, for the rest of his family. And they go over in this interview all the stuff that he does for his community there at Lake Tahoe and Reno. He's an honorary sheriff. They do this thing where the sheriffs take kids shopping, and he is involved in that. He uses that snowplow to plow that treacherous mountain road whenever there's a heavy snow, so that his neighbors can get out, to make sure his neighbors are able to get into town, to make sure they can get all their essentials. He buys old campers and buses and ambulances and fire trucks and repurposes them for other communities. As a matter of fact, one of the ambulances that he rode on when he left the hospital was one that he bought and then donated to the hospital, so that they would have a spare ambulance. So yes, I've loved the Hawkeye character in the Avengers movies for so long, but now that I've heard about this, now that I've seen what he has accomplished in his real life, Jeremy Renner is, to me, about as close as you can get to a superhero. It's incredible. His story is incredible. If you haven't seen the Diane Sawyer interview, I would highly recommend it. I would definitely check it out. I know it's on Disney Plus. A lot of people have canceled their Disney Plus account, but I'm sure there's other ways to watch it. So if you haven't seen it yet, definitely give it a watch. It's well worth it. Even if you're not a Avengers or a Hawkeye fan, you can at least be a Jeremy Renner fan, because honestly, he's a great human being and he deserves all the attention that he gets. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. I didn't put myself on camera today because I've got my little friend here, and I'll show you real quick. There's my she's been sitting in my lap the whole time, chewing on my microphone. This is Lucy. Lucy is she's our new pet puppy, our golden retriever. So say hello, Lucy. Anyway, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you next time.